Loose laces? Loose something.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Ugly ass intro.
What? Because I had a pause. You had the nastiest intro the last two episodes, I think.
Because I said salutations.
Bruh, you and your hotep ass intro, that shit was trash. All I'm saying is, my name is Rashad, and I do less trash intros than my co-star.
Oh, I like that co-star.
Yeah, co-star.
Okay. Hi, I'm Davon. Because we are stars. Nigga, we all stars. We Adidas stars. How are you? How are you today?
I'm all right. I'm a little sore.
Wait, did we say it's episode 83?
Oh, yes. Welcome to episode 83 of the Loose Laces podcast. Thank y'all for being on this ride with us because boy, oh boy, we got some stuff in the works. Oh, my God.
Let's get to the normal stuff and then we can start gloating.
All right. How are you, my good sir?
Oh, nigga, you were starting to talk about how you were sore.
Oh, yeah, I was sore as you came into the crib and I was setting up cameras and I didn't have a shirt on. I'm just saying. This nigga's crazy.
I come into this nigga, like into the studio. This nigga's bare chested, waiting, looking at the door, setting up cameras. And he's like, yo, it's not what it looks like. I just walked the fuck out. I'm uncomfortable.
So just so y'all know, I just came from a hoop session and I didn't get a chance to change yet. All right. That's why I was bare chested. Give this shit some context.
There's no context.
I mean, you're gonna try something different. Not nigga.
I'm flattered. But
no. I'll beat your ass for real.
This nigga got washed in the the CDL Classic. I've never seen. No, I was saying, I've never seen niggas dunking off of forklifts and bobcats. It's the wildest shit I've ever heard of in my life.
Hey man, look, there was a an annual pickup game of basketball. It's real big with the company and whatever. And we lost by 3 points. I was gunning for MVP, but of course the team that loses you don't get the MVP honors.
Really?
Yeah, like unless you score like an obscene amount of points, like that does happen sometimes where the MVP will be on the other team, but nah, the score was too close, and because we lost, I did not get MVP.
You should have called me. I'd have been like Bill Lambert just came up there. He don't even work here.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna be like my man that just dated Khalees, Bill Murray, in Space Jam. You never saw Space Jam?
Bill Murray.
Yeah, Bill Murray.
It sounded like you said Bill Murray.
Who the
That's why I'm like, who is this? Is this some basketball nigga? I forgot he was in Space Jam. Gosh. I hate that movie.
Get out.
Everyone gets angry when I say it. That movie fucking sucks.
So?
No, it's a bad movie.
That's just like
bad movie.
The Super Mario Brothers, the live action one, is one of my favorite movies of all time. That movie is pretty bad.
It's a trash movie, but it's interesting. Space Jam, aside from the music in the Looney Tunes, everything else is like meh. Actually, let me rephrase that. Space Jam isn't bad. The niggas that dick ride it made me not like it. I think that's a fair assessment.
That's fine. I'll let you slide with that. That's crazy, though.
I'm a hater. I'm a proud hater. Last time I watched it with my fake daughter. Oh, those were good times.
Yeah, that's episode 2 of Unlaced. Anyways, is anything new going on with you? Anything new you'd like to speak about before we get into these listener questions?
So, I got the Kith 1906s, the black green pair. Shout out to Kith to having the wildest filters ever. They do not capture accurate colors because everyone thought that the white pair was white, blue, and silver. Those are gray. And everyone thought the black and green pair was a black upper with gold accents and a green interior. It's a dark, inky green.
Like a forest green or spruce green.
Yeah, but it's like it's a really dark green. Like it's a beautiful shade of green. And the gold and the burgundy accents really sell the shoe. But I thought it was black. So it's funny because like Cran, he's in charge of Kith Canada. And he was like, yeah, it's a beautiful green. And I'm like, I just wish they let him do all the photography. Or my man's Jordan. They got to get the accurate color. Because this is one of the cases where I got a pleasant surprise. I'm like, it's crazy that this looks as good as it does, considering I thought it was something completely different. So I was excited about that. Production has officially started on the 11th anniversary varsity jacket.
Wrong button. That was the womp button at first.
No, you said what you said,
brother.
nigga. But that shit is expensive.
Yeah, well, we've had a conversation about it, but
nigga, when I got the production numbers, I just like a tear came down my eyes because I saw how much it cost to do a sample, and I'm like, all right, that's about to be expected. I'm willing to pay that just to make sure because I have a whole campaign. I even have a lead graphic. I'm actually going to bite something Kanye did. I'll tell you about it after the show. But the production cost per jacket?
Yeah, you start looking at the A&M jackets like, oh, I get it.
Nah, nigga, no. Like, they're not even doing what I'm doing. They're using Applique. That shit looks nasty. I don't know what it is. Applique is always make my skin crawl. I'm doing pure Chanel and chain stitching. And it's a 10-inch redacted on the back and 4-inch letters around it. Right. So it's a gigantic graphic. On top of that, they always use the best wools, and I used all premium levers, like the best levers that they have. So I was like, yeah, quality, no problem. Them niggas like, yes, your fat ass about to pay. So, this jacket may not be produced for the public.
And that's fair.
Yeah, I mean,
so I seen that number. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, it's just straight up. I'm telling niggas now, like, it's going to be a pre-order unless I can rework the jacket to be similar, but you're not going to get almost said it. You're not going to get the giant patches. Unless niggas want to put their money up for the pre-order, I'm okay with that. Shit. And then, all the exciting stuff that we have that we can't talk about yet. So...
yeah, just keep your fingers crossed for us. Or shoot, if you want to keep on hating, please keep on hating because
just keep listening.
Yeah, that done pushed us to where we at right now. So we just appreciate the listen.
Nah, Doug, it was funny. I was talking to a few people, and it's just like it's crazy that we're being rewarded for bad behavior. Like we just got out of trouble and then immediately getting phone calls. I'm talking to people that I've been excited to talk about. So yeah, nigga, I'm very happy. Man, I'm extremely happy.
All I'm saying, I'm glad what could have been foreshadowed didn't get put out there yet.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, oh, okay. So when this happens,
absolutely no lead up, just boom, bow, surprise. How do niggas do that? Shh, loose laces. Is it this one?
Laces?
Yes, that's the loose laces drop.
Hey, I hate that I can see myself in this camera. I'm just mugging to the camera.
I just hope it comes out clear because these ain't really the best quality. It's been a while since I've fiddled with.
Yeah, the casting couch cameras.
All right, bro. Anyways, let's get to these listener questions.
Wait, we got to do this the right way. So Akira Toriyama passed.
Yes.
And we want to do a moment of silence because that nigga was a big impact on the world. So.
All right.
R.I.P. my man.
That's funny, like how many people he actually raised with Dragon Ball Z being on Toonami and a couple other channels. But the whole time, like he was showing us examples of how to be a bad father.
Oh, nigga, that shit is crazy. Like, off rip, I hate Goku. I've always hated Goku. And it's so funny to me, niggas, like, he taught me how to be a man. Nigga, if you took anything from Goku.
So, dog, he low-key must have hated Gohan.
He had to. He looked at him.
When Gohan fought Cell and he gave that nigga a Senzu bean and was like, yo, I'm going to spot you. Like... Gohan, you got it. And Gohan's like, bro, I'm getting my ass kicked. Like, what are you doing?
That nigga went to hell and left his son to be raised by his ops. How you let a nigga whose father you killed raise your son?
Bro, he said, yo, I'm going to just go ahead and train and I'll be all right. You'll be all right. So he came back and Gohan was a grown man.
So you want to hear something crazy? When I was in middle school, I paid for burnt CDs, maybe DVD. I don't even think it was a DVD of every episode of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. I watched all of Dragon Ball Z, all the way through with the fan subs of all the cussing. And I remember I got to the final episode. This was years before it ever aired. I got to the final episode and I just got up from my computer and started screaming. This nigga Goku was like, peace. Fuck you. I'm going to train this brown boy in the woods. And his sons are sitting there like, you've been dead most of my life and you raising some random nigga? If Gohan was racist, I would understand.
Bruh. Nah, Gohan be like, oh man, you come to black people like, man, your father left y'all too?
I mean, he was raised by a nigga. No, hold on. We gotta give Piccolo his props. That black man stood up and raised that white child. All right, let's get to these listener questions.
That's insane. Anyways, first question from J. Crew. How many trophy rooms are getting backdoored? So first off, we would like to announce that Davon and I will be launching an app running alongside FanDuel where you can bet over or under quantity numbers of up and coming drops.
So we giving out free game because that actually would be crazy.
So up and coming drops quantity wise, and then you can parlay with how many people will take L's on sneakers as well as how many pairs are going to get backdoored. Yeah, I mean, the official Loose Laces app where you can place your bets.
So, you know, it's funny. I'm actually starting to have people talk to me. And some people who I know are plugged in with that kind of shit were telling me everyone claiming that they have access to trophy rooms, lying. They're like, we've talked to nobody. Like, all the people who would have access don't actually have access yet.
I feel like it's like this. So back in the day when the first Yeezys with Nike had dropped, and the gray pair, the Zen gray pair had
Zen
dropped,
gray.
there were people that definitely had hookups. Like the stores was like, yo, people, I don't know if they're gonna rock with them, but I got you. So if there were 21 pairs, then maybe
11 might make it to the retail floor.
Like usually it was like 3 size runs that really hit every single store that actually sold them. So the buzz was so big that Nike had to start sending reps to all the boutiques for those raffle releases to make sure all pairs were released and they weren't going to get backdoored. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened with Marcus this go around.
The only thing, like I keep saying this, I want to see if this will happen because everything is done through EQL and everybody's like, he can fuck with the numbers. Excuse me, you can do this. Everything that I understand from the materials that I have from EQL, it's not much you can do aside from boost certain people that fit into a category. Now, theoretically, he could make it where he could put all the local people that backdoor as the winners. So all the local colors, all the in-store colors only go to those people. But as far as the shipping pairs, I don't know how much he could fuck around with. But I have a theory that there are going to be a lot of stock issues with them. And because you can cancel an order through an EQL raffle. And I get the feeling that some people's orders are going to get canceled. And it's going to be a lot of people having pairs, multiple pairs, that it's like, how you get those? So I'm just calling now. It's not going to be like last time because he can never do what he did before again. Nike couldn't take the PR hit. Trophy, he can take it, but Nike would have to sabotage at some point because the consumer trust will be gone. But I feel like he's going to pull a new move and niggas is going to be hurt.
Marcus is lucky he's Marcus, man, because a lot of other people would not get this same opportunity.
Yeah, and it was pissing me off when people were saying we need to let this go. What are we going to do? Marcus is the Michael Jordan of backdooring. And this nigga deserves all the hate and scrutiny that he gets and continues to get. Because to backdoor 100% of the shoes and the clothes, if the clothes even got produced, is fucking crazy. Yeah. So, no, I will never forgive that nigga. Like, if we somehow got him on the show, he'd walk off. Because first question, why did you do it? I didn't do it. Why did you lie about you not doing it? Every question is that. Because I don't, like, this nigga hasn't done anything good. Not good enough for me to forgive him. Because them 7s was trash.
And that's the thing. Like, I feel like I don't care because nothing that he's really put out aside from the 17s, as well as the 16s. I really want a pair of them blue 16s.
The 5s were good.
Really,
I mean, they're mediocre, but I'll give him his credit. But it's nothing that it's like, you know, maybe this nigga deserves. Nah, most of his shoes are bullshit.
I mean, and then the 7s actually come in third for shoes. No, the 1s and then the 7s, the high ones. But aside from that, like, none of his releases really move the needle too much. He doesn't shift the culture for me, nor does he really add to what I'm looking for as far as a sneaker design.
Yeah, and I mean, his reputation taints his shoes. Because these lows are shit. Like, I don't know why niggas is trying to hype them up. They're not that good. That's like a $50 over retail type of shoe to me.
It's just satin.
Yeah, it's satin.
Trophy room stitching. Meh. Anyways. Next question from Taco Truck 118. What was your first pair of shoes you copped with your own money? You can go first.
I don't remember. Like, okay. Now, I remember the first pair of shoes that I saved up and my mother explicitly told me that I couldn't get because she was a hater. My mother was hating hard.
Shout out your mom, man.
No, fuck you. But I remember I had worked at this little shitty call center doing fucking phone surveys. And I would just take my money and hand it to my mother to put in my bank account. Just take the check, boom, boom, boom. So I had a couple racks saved up. And I'm just sitting here, and my best friend had just died. This is like late high school. I'm depressed, but I'm handling it well. But it was the store in Owens Mills Mall, and they were one of the few stores that have real Bapesters. And I'm just sitting there with my little debit card. And I'm like 17. My mother was like, don't you get no fucking Bapes. You can't come in this house with them expensive ass plastic shoes. I'm like, nigga, fuck this. I copped them shits. Like, someone took me somewhere. I copped them shits. I kept them on book bag for like a week. And this is about to sound horrible. I kept them until after my friend's funeral. And then I wore them because I'm like, she's going to be mad, but she can only be so mad. I know it's horrible. Oh, man. What? And the worst part was them Bapes were trash. Trash.
You was just happy you got a pair.
Yeah, because like they were gray with lime green. And you know how when you get some shit that you want to stun on, the little, like the dirty kids in the neighborhood was outside the green box right next to the mailbox. I put them shits on with some shorts. And he was like, damn, I got me some bathing apes. I'm like, no, nigga, these whole things, y'all niggas poor. Y'all don't know about this. Whole time it's like, yeah, nigga, you see me, bitch? You see me shining?
Okay.
I'm a piece of shit.
So for me, it was 2 pairs of shoes, like actually at the same time. I had babysat over the summer and got a little bread. So at that time, Taco Bell had a contest, or they had like some sort of whatever. And I won a PlayStation 2, but I won the miniature joint. No, actually, I won a PSP.
Lucky ass nigga.
I won a PSP, but they ran out of PSP, so they gave me a PlayStation 2 mini. So then from there, like I had some games, but something happened. I ended up on like a Link's Awakening fetch quest, right? How you swap something for something else. And the PlayStation Mini turned into a pair of OG Space Jams in a size 14. That my homeboy couldn't sell because they were a size 14. So I had those that I paid no bread for. And then also had other, I had the money still from babysitting. So I went to Dick's Sporting Goods before they lost their contract. And I got a pair of white and red 14s.
You love some ugly ass shoes.
Nah, I was set for a good minute. Like to have those just off the rip. Like, and I had some sneakers before, but
was that the Space Jams I helped you sell?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. I ended up selling them because the carbon fiber plate cracked, and I still sold them for $300.
Good old PayPal, ISS days.
Son, what? I think I got no. Did I get my glow in the dark Yeezy tickets from that? I might have did that.
Oh, I don't remember what you did with the money. I just remember let me tell you how nice this nigga is. I sold the shoes. The money hits my PayPal. It hits your PayPal. Mm-hmm. And I don't even think I asked you for anything. I was like, I just sell it for the love. The nigga sent me like $75. I'm sitting like, you sent me too much. He's like, nah, nigga, you earned it. I'm sitting there all emotional, like, think I was gonna kill this nigga one day. I had plans to murder you after the pizza. I'm still mad.
Over Pizzagate?
Whoa, nigga, no!
Not that Pizzagate. We got our own Pizzagate. We got Black Pizzagate. That don't even sound too much better.
That sounds much worse.
Because niggas is involved.
Next question.
All right, we got 2 more questions. So listener question from Big Lex. Always shout out to Lex, shout out to Geeks to Soul. What is the GOAT phone posit to you? Damn.
Go ahead, nigga.
If we talking overall, like any phone posit material, it's a tie. It's a tie between Silver Dunkins and Royal Blue Pennies. Not pro.
Oh.
Yeah, not
okay. When you say phone pods, I'm thinking the pros and the ones.
Yeah, not phone pros. The all Royal Blue penny ones and Silver Dunkins. Those are different. I would like a white and black pair, but they don't hit the same as a clean silver pair.
Silver.
And then just the Royal Blue foams with the which is actually the inspiration for the show, for loose laces, because I have never tied up a pair of foam posits. Like, I've never put them shits in a knot. Unless I hooped in them or something
that makes
like that.
sense.
But back then, when you had what you call it, boot cut denim with a fresh pair of foams, nigga, what?
Big ass jeans.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, nigga, we was all wearing big ass jeans. Okay.
So what's it?
You should already know the answer for me.
But you gotta tell them though.
Black and voltage green.
Was
it Foot Action?
Foot Action exclusives. Foot Action exclusives. Volt Pros.
That shit. The beauty's in the simplicity. And that shoe will always haunt me because, all right, so for anyone who ever wonders why I go like full on Charlie hustle, I'm hustling to first base after getting walked. Mm-hmm. I remember this is when nap size was jamming. Mm-hmm. Nap size loaded them up. It was my size. I think I just hit a size 10. They were 10, $250 plus like $20 shipping. I had a boatload of glasses money, so I'm not hurting for anything. And I had my paycheck, and I was tired. I think I stayed up the whole night before, and I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap, and when I wake up, I'm gonna treat myself to those foams. I laid down for maybe 2-3 minutes. My brain was like, bitch, get the fuck up. I'm like, oh shit, no. I check out and they refunded me. And they're like, sorry, they just sold. And I didn't have the relationship that I had with Riff as if like with nap size. And I couldn't pull, like, you seen how much money I spent. Please. I have not seen a pair that was wearable and affordable since.
Dog, my nigga Jabron got those. Homie I went to high school with, he got some of the wildest shit in his collection. Like the black with the Volt check and the gum sole bottom it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
All right.
Look, if AMM ever does another phone posit, that's one that they should toy with.
Yeah, I won't. No, that's ours. Nike, give me a phone.
And last question from Justin Dooley. Can you share the story behind how you got into sneaker collecting? What sparked your interest?
He asked 2 more questions, but I'm like, nigga, we gotta cut it for time.
I mean, my answer will be short.
Oh no, I'm just saying the questions.
Oh yeah,
because he had 2 more. But go ahead.
No, I mean it was Big Lex and Justin.
No, I'm saying your story.
So can I share the story? How I got into it because watching basketball, it was watching basketball, and then you know how everyone gets an East Bay catalog, and you break it open right there at the lunch table, and everyone's like, "Yo, my mom said if I get honor roll, I'm getting these or whatever. I'm getting these, these new Jordans," and that's how I kind of got into it. A lot of my friends were getting, a lot better sneakers, and I didn't. So when I got older and I finally started to get money, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. Like my first job, I went to City Sports. Nigga, I spent my entire check. I had a pair of Air Structures, some Nike Dunk Freeze, purple joints. I was looking for the Meta joints and something else because my first check was only like half a week in orientation, so it was only like $400. Nigga, I went nuts.
Nigga, I don't blame you. I wish I had such a noble story. I always had shoes because my father and brother were in the shoes. I was a young dirty nigga up until like middle school. Mm-hmm. Like, I grew up with money, but I didn't care. Like, nigga, I come to school. I remember I wore the same shirt twice. Niggas like, what the fuck? And I was like, deal with it. I was also a bully, so nobody was going to really check me for it. And I remember I was cool with my nigga Buki. And he said something to me. And I'm like, you poor. You're poorer than me. And you're talking shit to me? Bet. Nigga, I started getting fresh. All the polos I had I didn't care about, give me those. I started taking my brother's shit. We getting jerseys, everything. And then it was like, I saw the Dunk. Because I was always interested in shoes a little bit. Like, Spike Lee, as much as I hate him, sparked my interest in Cazal sunglasses and the Jordan 3. So those two combined, they were always in my mind. And the Reebok pump was there because my dad had a pair and I used to love to play with them. So the pump has always had a special spot in my heart because, but the Dunk in all the colors it came in, and like everyone had Air Forces, some niggas had New Balances, some niggas had Adidas, but niggas wasn't really with the Dunks just yet. So when I got Dunks and I'm hitting niggas with colors, I'm gonna pick your shoes every week with my mother credit card. Color. Niggas like, yo, what are those? Stop. You're too poor. You can't see these. So then niggas started seeing Dunks in the stores. And I'm like, oh, you want to be like me? I got something for your ass, bitch. Because I just discovered Dunk SBs.
Oh, shit.
I went and got the Unlucky 13s. Oh, what are those? Oh, no. These are skateboard exclusive. You're too regular for these. Then I got the tweeds and I got the matching polo. Oh, you thought you could keep up with me? Broke ass nigga. When I got the undefeated no-liners, nigga, I came to school. A girl was looking at my shoes so hard she walked into a lock. And I was just like, bad bitch.
Yo, shout out again. This goes back to shout out my nigga Air Max Penny. Shout out Ken Will. Shout out Frankie and that whole high school crew. Man, they really were like the ones. Like Ken Will came through. Funny enough, with the West Indies forces. Woo. Like he had some wild shit. He had no line and dunks. Penny came through with like some wild basketball joints. Like he had Air Max turbines, foam posits, a whole bunch of stuff because his older brother collected. And then Frankie, he had just ridiculous shit. Hyper flights, the joints that could swap skins, the kids, Pippins, and that type of shit. Like Frankie was always just killing shit. It's a lot of stuff, but
I got in it for like to show people that I was better than them because I'm immature.
You stupid as hell.
All right, let's get into the show. First off, woo! Shout out to my nigga Miles. Thank you, Miles. Give that nigga all the applause. Oh yeah. Shout out Anthony Edwards. Shout out to the Timberwolves. Shout out to the entire Adidas Hoops teams. People, you got to listen to Loose Laces. Loose Laces forever. I want to rub this against the mic since y'all can't see it yet.
I mean,
nigga, Stormtroopers hit. I was lucky enough to be blessed with the All-Star joints. Because when I got you your pair, of course I couldn't fit them. I put them shits on. I see the hype. Because it's like neoprene block socks hurt my feet, but I got my foot in there, and I'm like, it feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. These shoes are light as a feather.
Yeah.
So I was very happy about that. But more than anything, it felt good because I didn't know Miles listened to us. For the people who aren't aware, Miles is the head of marketing for Adidas Hoops, global marketing. Put respect on that man's title. And I didn't know he was a listener, and let alone could listen to us and take the criticism, because we had a pretty cool short conversation, and he was explaining some of the things he doesn't have full control, but what he can control, them niggas really push. So it felt good, one, to see a black man in this position, two, for Adidas to give him the power and the freedom to market to a black audience, and for it to connect. Because I'm sitting up here nigga, I have never heard of Anthony Edwards before the whole buzz around him started. And for his shoe to hit like crack, is crazy.
Yeah, see the reception between first of all, Nate Frost doing hella leg work for them.
Nah, Nate's been going ape shit.
Yeah,
that nigga needs a PE.
Between Nate, of course, again, Air Max Trim with his dip dye, and again, they got Saya to come off his own model to say, yo, this is how I want to customize my pair because the shoe is so dope.
And then when it passed the mom test, because my mom came and was like, what are those crazy shoes? I like them. I wouldn't wear them, but I like them. It's these niggas is hitting.
Yeah. And I just wanted to say my personal thank you to Miles, because, Davon had the box and I didn't get a chance to get around to it until yesterday. So yeah, just Adidas. Yeah, thank you. Miles specifically, thank you for rocking with us. And I hooped in them today. I couldn't get the W, but I definitely put up MVP numbers. I mean,
so, shout out Adidas. We are officially rocking for Adidas. This is a Adidas fan show. Adidas is Adidas, and Adidas is the best until I get upset again. But
hey, man, just thank y'all, man. We never want to feel we never want y'all to feel like we can't be honest, because you see what it was. This wasn't yo, we want to get seated something from Adidas.
Send us free stuff.
Nah, what they're doing it the right way, even down to Anthony Edwards and Donovan Mitchell exchanging shoes.
Yeah, I didn't even see the Dons until that, and I'm just I like those.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need that cross collaboration. A lot of stuff that's done for other brands, they don't collaborate within the brand, but that was probably some of your best times when you had just cross collaboration, and you had commercials where you had 2 or 3 stars in there. You don't have that anymore. So they're doing it the right way, 90s basketball style.
Yeah, and I just love that they're embracing it. I love that they're embracing the shoe. They're embracing him. They're embracing everybody. And their marketing is hitting. I like that it's not pandering. Because this isn't me dick riding. But it's I'm glad that they're not moving how Nike is doing with this Cosnot streaming shit. And I know it's not for us, it's for the younger people. But it's that's inorganic marketing. Yeah. I want to see this shit out on the field. I don't want some nigga that's paid to be up there. Nah, I want to see niggas really out here. What I would really love is if they could tap into the online field of people fucking with it and push with them. I don't know how much they can do, since it's a signature model and it's all focused on the player. But once they cycle them out, I would love to see them to keep to touch bases with the community and get some goodwill with the community. Because I keep thinking of the consortium pack. I just love how Adidas could reach out there and talk to people and work with people and give smaller places a chance. So I want to see that continue. If there's anything y'all take from this aside from our thanks, please keep moving in the direction that you're doing and reach out to the people if you can.
Yeah, just keep on doing what you're doing, because again, this shoe design wise is so future, it's already so futuristic. I can't wait to see what happens in 10 years when you can go back to it.
Oh yeah, but I'm excited to see what they can do with the colors, because it's just 2 colors, but you can get funky with it. You know how I feel about Qs.
Oh yeah, the purple and gold colorway dedicated to the Vikings football team. Yeah.
But them shits hit.
They hard.
I'm waiting for a pink pair. A pink and white pair, a pink and cream pair. It's so many simple colorways. When they can get stupid, when they do the cage in a glow in the dark. Or, nigga, a whole, a carbon fiber upper.
Dog.
A 3M upper.
I'm telling you, If they could do one, if y'all really want to play, just do one based off the Flight Posit 3 with the bug eyes. Just do one.
A light inspiration.
Bruh, no, I'm telling you. Just have this all metallic blue and put that bug eye on the toe or on the... Man, look.
The lawsuits would be worth it.
They can't get sued. You don't own bug eyes. I tell you, inspiration is Ant-Man, ant eyes, and he's a Minnesota Timberwolf. So their color, they wear blue.
All right, there you go. There's your answer. Mm-hmm. Loose Laces exclusive. That's a Loose Laces player exclusive.
I'm telling you, that's what.
Nah, thank you again. Like, yeah, nigga, I've been walking on cloud nine, just looking at that shit. Like, nigga, can't tell me shit. I'll be up here acting like an asshole, and Adidas like me. I like Adidas.
I'm just glad they putting out some dope shit.
Yeah, but that's what I've always said, because it's funny. I criticize because I love. I need people to understand. I love most Adidas shoes. It's just that I'm fat and I don't like a lot of the colorways. Now that they making shit that's hot, nah, nigga, like y'all are on track. Just get the fucking release right. And I know I said like it's easy, but once they get those releases right, me and more.
Thank you for expanding the market.
Yeah. All right. So the transition from amazing to what the fuck? The Jordan Wings pack is a Chinese exclusive, which it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, all right. So it makes sense to me because Chinese exclusives from certain brands are not unheard of. Like Chinese Maybachs that were, I think it was for Lunar New Year one year. And they just went full Lux. Everything's custom inside of there. And I think they made like maybe 12. Mm-hmm. But China has so many billionaires and money free flowing. It makes sense. They have the money. The Chinese luxury market is there. It's just weird that an entire Jordan made in Italy collection is just a Chinese exclusive. But it makes sense. It's like, you know, I don't want to say they didn't try hard because they know the market's going to buy it regardless. But it feels like they didn't really try hard because the market's going to buy it regardless. Yeah. Because those shoes are trash. Like, the official pictures made them look worse.
I don't really have too many thoughts about it. I was already kind of underwhelmed. And then to hear like, oh, well, these might be like a charity type of release. And I was just like, okay, well, I already wasn't really going to buy it. I mean, it's a cool concept, but it just looks like the Vegetan Air Jordan 1s that everyone cranks out in those YouTube videos. Like, hey, if you buy this $300 mold, you could just go to your local tannies and just make it yourself. Like, that's it. It has a regular Jordan 1 sole on the bottom, or maybe an 85. But it looks like a home project. It's just they had access to better leather this go round.
I don't know. I feel like in this time, when they're working with these big brands, you have to do something that differentiates you to make it interesting. I get it. It wasn't for the larger market, but the larger market is aware of it.
Right.
And it's just, can y'all do cool shit like y'all used to? Like, I just come back to the 25th anniversary for the Air Forces, the Anaconda and the Crocodile pairs. Those were cool as shit. I think about the Lux packs, the Lux Air Max 95s, the Lux Air Forces, the highs, the lows. They were interesting. Were they understated? Yes, but they always had interesting patterns. They had basket weaving. They look like, okay, this is worth however much it costs. And I know it costs more to produce in higher like
quantities.
Well, no, it's just like in high quality factories. So you can't necessarily get away with like a $250 retail anymore. But even at $500-$600, I think that shoe would have been interesting for basket weave or different textures on each part of the shoe. And the clothes, the cape is hard. Everything else is just like, I don't want to walk around with luxurious Jordan
brand. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they could do so much more if they just said, you know what, we going to go ahead and purple label this.
Yeah, like if you introduce people to it at a medium level, because I don't want to pay $600 for a hoodie with a Jordan wing across it. Integrate it in there in an interesting way. Take the wings, make it a part of the design.
Yo, I'm sorry. You know what? When I thought of that, I thought about the sweater that Lupe had on in the Daydreaming video.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
The red one where it was the skull with the sword going through.
Oh,
the
yeah,
wings. Yeah. Like that's what I think. Like just have the wings though, on a cashmere crew neck, but it's not the Jordan like Sans Jordan.
Yeah,
name.
Just the wings. I mean, you can take parts from an iconic logo like that and you can use it in interesting ways. Like even if they got a creative director or made it a collaboration with a team, like a group of artists, to reinterpret the Jordan Wings logo on a different canvas, and they made it with the most premium materials, I'd be like, no, I would buy that. Just don't use cars. I'm fucking tired of the X's. It's been 20 years of this nigga putting X's on shit. Anyone but fucking cars. I'm so fucking tired of it. That shit was cool when I was 17. It's Snoopy with X's. That might be the name of the episode. Anyone but cars. That nigga going here and beat our ass.
But yeah, I'm just cool. It's a China exclusive. I'm not breaking down nobody's door to get a pair no matter what. Like, I don't care.
I mean, the flip, yeah, but aside from that, meh.
It's not my game, buddy. Then real quick, them Union Clarks.
Hit the went.
The went.
Where's the sheet?
I don't know. It might be in here.
Okay.
This is the went.
Okay, so green is went.
Yeah.
Them shits is doo-doo butter. I mean, I usually like Union's collaborations.
Yeah. I mean, of course, they had one of the best Air Jordan 1 collaborations. I don't know if people kind of feel otherwise now, but
fuck them.
These Clarks, nah. It looks like it's like a Terminator Clark. You know what I mean? Like after it's been in battle with T-1000.
But I feel like this, Jesus Christ. I feel like this is the Union cycle. We see bad pictures and then you see them in real life or in better light. They may be good because I'm always going to hold out. I've been so wrong about them. I try not to have strong opinions. As someone who doesn't really wear Clarks, they're not my bag. But Union usually delivers.
Look, all I know is, well, first of all, I don't even know if they are symmetrical. I gotta take another. Oh, no, nigga, this ain't it. I'm looking at them. These were the joints.
I like the colors.
The colors are fire, but like the multi paneling of like the layered paneling and them having like a mesh toe box instead of leather. And I just can't. These are the joints that G Money and Nino Brown should have been playing basketball in.
You know what they remind me of? Esquire from ATL. This is the kind of shoe he'd have wore. Like, I don't know. I don't know what circumstance you would wear this shoe, but I'm actually interested. If they make clothes around it, I'll probably go for the clothes before I get the shoes.
I mean, I could understand because if you know, like people wear low Clarks, that's what you throw on with some shorts. I could understand why you would have the toe box like that. Like they're kind of making it a better casual shoe as far as functionality because your foot can breathe instead of it being in suede or leather.
Yeah. I don't know. I need a better on foot picture.
I mean, you gotta love Clarks for these. Like, oh shit, they revamped the Clark.
When Dante did not give them the stamp of approval, that really made me like, oh shit. That nigga is the Clark King on my timeline. So
dog, them joints ain't doing it. I mean, if they didn't do so many wild panels or they just did it a little bit better, them shits look like I don't know. Well,
Union is Union, and I respect them. So yeah. I appreciate they never come with something you expect. The only thing they truly missed on was them Cortezes, but I think culturally, I would never get them.
I would like to see fits with them though.
Yeah, I mean, at least they're interesting. I've never looked at a Union shoe and said, that shit boring.
True.
So.
That's true. So speaking of not being boring, Kyrie in his second colorway has finally debuted. It is called Okay, that's the applause.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of these days we're gonna learn the buttons.
This colorway is called the Kyrie verse.
The Earth is flat colors. I like that.
Oh my God.
Hey, nigga, that's his choice.
He's probably trying to get away from that still. But it's a fire colorway.
Who does he play for now?
He plays for the Dallas Mavericks. That's my squad.
Oh, okay. I don't know why, because I'm like, they look like something that will go with the Suns.
I mean, they do. He hasn't dropped a Dallas, which I'm actually kind of like, I'm happy about that.
If he made the green and navy colorway, ooh,
which I'm sure is like, this rollout for his shoe has been actually pretty good. Like, he has good pacing right now to really just hit the ground running with every single colorway.
I just love that brands are just putting the fucking shoes out. And niggas like, yo, that's a cool shoe. Oh, it's coming out next week. I will buy that shoe.
Yeah.
I don't understand why niggas don't just want to take my fucking money.
I mean, I think, it used to be a little bit different where basketball releases would coincide with the basketball season. But I think they started treating it almost like album sales. Like, if I have LeBron, Paul George, Kyrie, and whoever else on Nike all dropping at the start of the basketball season.
It's too much.
Yeah. So now it's just like, yo, let me just drop when the space is empty.
Yeah.
So that way you can buy some Ja Morants. You can buy some LeBrons.
It just makes more sense to space it out, because I also think, I look at Kazi's shoes. He fucking killed his J Balvin 3s. And it made my soul cringe. But it's like, I'm not buying him anymore in his size because he's growing. He's outgrowing this Bape jacket. This nigga's arm is hanging out of shirts, and it's just like, if they drop something new, like, okay, you know what? I might get these for him because he needs new shoes. I also think about, as you play ball, you might see a shoe all the time. Now it's something new. Like, if I started out the season with whatever the fuck, and then these joints dropped, these Anta Kyries, yeah, I want those, especially if they happen to match my school's colors. And for it to be a low shoe, or would this be a mid cut?
It's a mid. I think it's actually a mid.
It's good. That's a damn good shoe. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, I would wear those to go out to, like, the store. Like, just with some joggers, some sweatpants. Like, nah, these shits, these shits hit. Only thing I wish, and I don't know if our soul should be glow in the dark. Every soul should be glow in the dark.
Every soul should be glow in the dark.
Every fucking soul should be glow in the dark. When we get our collab, you can guarantee there will be glow in the dark and 3M if they let me put both.
I feel like glow in the dark low key takes away from the attraction. Don't quote me on that though.
As a nigga who doesn't care,
oh God,
I don't care.
I will say this: instead of they actually remind you of the KD 4, the Galaxy colorway. It's like,
they do look like a Galaxy colorway.
I mean, the Kyrie verse. So I mean, it makes sense. But just even from the orange, red, and purple, like it took inspiration with the silver base.
Yeah, but it looks like an updated colorway for a Galaxy. The 2023, rather than like, let's pull from the past. No, nigga, we are now in the next version of the Galaxy.
All in all, it's still a fire shoe. So
yeah,
I would like to. I would like to see these in the wild.
I want to see these.
Yeah,
I want to see some. Shit, I might buy a pair just to return them. We buying a house, nigga. I can't afford the flex. I just dropped big money for a fucking jacket.
Yeah, I know.
Nigga, my feelings hurt.
All right. So jumping around back to Nike. So Air Max Day, they are dropping the Air Max 1 in a blue version, the same one that was red
2014.
Yeah, with the yellow accents.
No, it was lime green.
Lime green accents, my bad.
Yeah.
Now they're doing a blue version.
I saw press pictures and official pictures. I don't like them, but I saw them on LeBron's foot and I'm like, I do like them. It's so weird for me because I don't really like blue. But that's one of those shoes when I was on a break and I regret hard not getting the red version. Excuse me. And at this point, I would not pay resale for a shoe that could blow up at any moment. So this blue pair, I'm not going to say it's a consolation prize, but I'm excited. I just don't like that it's on the 86. The big bubble,
Son,
It don't
them
get me
big
wet.
bubbles. Like, what is it? The museum pair that just came out, which resembles the lunar pair.
Are you talking about the one with like the intricate pattern on the
Bro,
top?
that shit blows me to no end. I'm like, they ruined it with that big ass sole, that orthopedic ass sole.
It looks so dumb. And the thing that pisses me I can't say it pisses me off. It's contentious. Either you love it or you hate it. And it's like they don't give you the option anymore. It's just straight up the Air Max 86 is replaced the Air Max 1. And I don't like it at all.
Yeah, it sucks. I can't jack it. I'm not gonna hold you. I can't do it.
Because it's like I want to be excited for Air Max Day, but Nike don't like they half-ass so much. Air Max Day used to be exciting. Like, all right, so we're gonna vote for this stuff, and then this is gonna happen, and then it's gonna be drops. It's gonna be exciting. Niggas do a sneakers live, and it dropped like a single pair of shoes.
Bruh, companies outside of Nike do better stuff for Air Max Day than Nike does. I've seen an Air Max Day brunch.
Yeah, I don't understand why they hate. Like, they hate good publicity. It's not hard. Because people are like, well, you can't control it. You are a company. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, I can like the people there. I can like the things they produce. But my relationship for company begins and ends with the product. I don't go to Cazal to be like, hey, you want to get coffee? No, nigga, I want the glasses. Mm-hmm. I want the shoes. Don't tell me about all these amazing shoes that you had in the past. No, shock drop or surprise. Hey, Air Max 180s are back. What? Oh my God. I want to buy those. Don't show me some, this is the worst pair of the Air Max Day International pack. I don't want those. I already paid resale for the pair from Japan. Mm-hmm. Like, the U.S. Air Max Day pair was fucking trash.
Why they hate us, man?
I don't know.
Why? Because we just buy up every fucking thing.
No, because shit sits. And it's like, stop giving us trash. There's a difference between, all right, the customers are assholes, and nigga, we don't want this. And we told you explicitly, we do not want this. We want these blue Air Maxes. I will say this. They did say numbers are good on those. So there is a higher chance, but you still have to beat sneakers.
Bro, I really don't care.
Yeah. I mean, I also feel like sneakers being so fucking contentious. One of my homegirls told me, like, she was like, it's bad for my mental health. So I just straight up uninstalled sneakers. And I was like, I'm not mad at you. They need to figure out a loyalty program. They got to figure out something, or a loser's bracket. After you take 7 L's in a row, you get a guaranteed W.
I mean, I actually, you know what? I'll take it back, because no, it's the 86 bubble. I don't give a fuck.
I'm excited, but then I just think, oh,
like,
you got
that colorway sounds so fire, but
you got this gaping ass bubble. Can we go back? Like, I understood the excitement, but can we go back? Because it just makes me think about how they brought out the original version of the Jordan 3 with the swoosh. Mm-hmm. And it was an interesting experiment. And then they started putting out colors, and it's like, whoa, slow the fuck down, bro.
I mean, we said that was all right. Not like that, though.
Exactly. Like, I like my Man of the Woods, but I don't need it. I'm glad that the colors that came out failed, because if Nike would have tried to replace the 3s with those, today's the day. Boom.
Yeah, that's how I said I just liked it one time. I ain't say to do it again.
Exactly. Like, this was an experiment. You gotta understand that. I love that we know that companies are listening to us.
We didn't say anything, though.
Guys, we were gonna have them on for a thing, but we can't trust these silly fucks. All right, let's finish up.
All right, so stay in the vein of Nike and stuff that is like the Knock the Hot Step 2. Drake is, I mean, it's leaked. I don't know if we have a date yet.
You know what's upsetting me?
Well, the white pair he's already previewed, and there's rumored to be an orange. Well, no, the orange pair and the purple pair is confirmed. Yeah. But yeah, how do you feel about it? You like it?
I like them. I like them a lot. That is a shoe that's dumb and ugly and big, and it's leaning into it. Damn, this shoe is big, stupid, and ugly. What can we do? Highlighter orange. What else can we do? Duncan silver. This is dumb. This is a fit that I'm going to wear, and it's like, I want attention. I think those are fantastic. But if they keep moving the way they're moving, like the glider, and they took the best colorway and made it a PE, I don't care anymore. And I'm tired of brands doing that shit where they have the best color and lock it away. Like, you can't lock the best color away on a new model. So if that orange doesn't drop, I also hope it bricks. I want that shit on sale. I think the retail is like $2 something.
What?
I think. I can't remember, but
hell no.
Yeah,
it went right back to a cheerleader shoe the moment you told me that price. Keep that shit. No.
It's a hot step too, right?
Yeah. Here come the hot step. Word them up.
Cultural appropriation. You won't get your ass beat.
What?
Yeah, that 200.
Oh, hell
no.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I mean, it's a good shoe. I think, like, it looks like a weird ass. You know what it looks like? What is it? It's a Griffey. They look like a
Griffey 2s.
Okay, I thought it was the Griffey 2. They look like a low Griffey 2 without like the dots on them. Mm-hmm. I like that. That's a shoe that works with singular colors in a hard accent. Just give me a glow in the dark version. I'll pay $200 for a glow in the dark version.
Oh god!
But I won't pay $200 for this. This is $130. That's a $130 shoe.
Shoot, I even spot you 150 or 160, but 200.
Nah, that's too close.
200 doing a little bit too much just for some, like, nah.
Do his shoes even move like that?
I mean, I would assume so. I ain't never seen a Nocta on sale. Them glides is scooting, but
I remember he was giving them away for $1 at his concerts.
That's different.
So
so now oh man, if I go to the concert, I get to hit the Drake outlet.
That is true, but it's also, I don't know. Have you ever seen a nigga in a pair of Noctas?
No.
That's the thing. It's like, is it just young niggas, or is it just incel niggas that still listen to Drake that's rocking
but
shit?
I think Nocta originally was supposed to be for like the UK market.
And I take it as cultural appropriation from the UK market.
I mean, that could be a thing too. But
I mean, he
puts
wants
out a lot of trainers.
He wants to be a UK nigga. He wants to be Skepta.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's all UK. It all looks like UK shit. A bloke is rocking those.
A bloke.
You'll be my American boy. That's pretty much what it is. These are the Estelle Noctas.
Dude just come over just dancing in some Noctas.
The Peaky Blinders.
Oh gosh.
The acid face.
All right. You bugging.
Nah, yo, UK niggas get down crazy. Like, hold on, side tangent. It's always funny to me that niggas act like European niggas, or Europe as a whole, is soft. European niggas is crazy. Not niggas be talking like the French. I always thought it was crazy. Like, for whatever reason, I've had a connection with French. And niggas like, surrender monkeys, French are soft. Nigga, French niggas will walk up to you, spit in your face, and knuckle up. Them niggas riot for fun. I don't want smoke with no European niggas. I'd rather get shot than a group of niggas walk up and just stab me with butter knives.
Then why would you call them niggas soft?
Because niggas is weird. Like, Doug, people really be like, niggas be playing with the UK like them niggas not gonna stab you.
Exactly. Dog, you go to Europe and you got to worry about niggas pickpocketing you,
stabbing you.
If you do try to run up on them to get your shit back, you might die.
You're going to get acid in your eyes.
Son, they have, like, Amsterdam, you could just do drugs casually.
Nigga, I don't know about Amsterdam. Amsterdam,
I mean, you could do drugs casually in Baltimore too, but
yeah, I mean, I prefer to do it here. Because life is my drug.
All right.
Dare to be different. My body is a temple.
All I'm saying is Amsterdam a little bit different. Like, imagine you could smoke a little crack and get some coffee too. Like,
Shut the fuck up,
son. That shit is like dope. Like, I don't want to do crack, but I would like some coffee if I, hey.
So you want an upper with an upper?
That shit sound fire.
Crack coffee.
Son, I'm telling you.
That's actually all right. So loose
you know how
laces.
much work you get done? That's your limitless pill right there.
Okay, so loose laces, crack emporium coming to a European nation near you. It is a safe space. We have Narcan, we have crack, and we have espressos.
That sounds fire.
Cuban coffee,
nigga. We launched an opiate dispensary and a betting app all in the same show.
Come to us for the ideas.
See?
We execute and have ideas.
That shit. This is so out of bounds. Anyways, speaking,
the fucking computer just crashed.
Are you serious? Oh shit! Hold on, let me see something real quick. Start the next topic.
All right, go ahead. So, MCSHF in these fake fucking Timbs, nasty. Honestly, I wish MCSHF, and I've been saying it for a while, leave the shoes alone. Like, I get it. They troll. They make their money. But it's so lame how they move now. Why did my phone come back on? Turn your volume off. I hate how MCSHF moves now. The Timbs and the fucked up shoes, they were funny at one point, but they just don't hit for me anymore. But of course, some people like it. Some people won't like it. It is what it is. And I guess I'm not the target demo. I can't get jiggy with it. I just want them to go back to being a weird art collective. I don't like them. Like the purses that they did. They did a purse telephone game where they had a factory in China. It's not Persia. Oh, I forgot. It's a European country where a lot of companies have their clothes made. They did it there, China, Italy, and I think maybe in the US. They made a weird purse, and the purse was actually hot. But them just going back to make more troll shoes, just like, y'all better than this. That's all I can muster for them. How do you feel?
I was like, all right, well, it took them long enough to circle around the Timbs. Very interesting take on them, and funny of them to get Spike Lee to advertise for them, but like it's not the big red boot.
It's not funny anymore.
Yeah, like I don't know, MCSHF. I feel like, dog, if they really got into the right situation.
Oh, it was Peru. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If they really just got the right designers, they could definitely do something. But it's like to just put the soul of the Tim on the toes. Like,
I don't know. It's just you're trolling. You have to dig deep. You started off so strong with the Jesus shoes, and then the Satan shoes. The Satan shoes were a fucking moment, nigga. When I tell you, when I got them shits and I posted them on my Instagram,
oh yeah, right.
Africans went ape shit on me. All right. No, I'm not being funny, son. Mad Africans niggas I didn't even know followed me. Was like, I can't believe you would do this. I'm not following you anymore. You brought Satan into your house. How does your son live here? I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Did you pray? Have you been to church? Nigga, chill. But that was a moment. The lawsuit was incredible. Lil Nas X, him planning to it. S-tier marketing.
Yeah.
And then they did the Gobstoppers, and it's just like, all right.
Yeah, I think they tried, but Gobstoppers, like when you have Jimmy Fallon, so I'm like, yeah, I'd launched my own shoe. I'm like, why the fuck would I wear a Jimmy Fallon shoe?
Yeah, I'm not wearing a Jimmy Fallon shoe. There ain't no respectfully. I have a dream.
Dog, he could be wearing drawers at work. We never know because he sometimes just doesn't get up from behind his desk.
Because he's drunk. But I have a dream. I want to become famous enough to get on Jimmy Fallon just so I can... I've hated that nigga from the day I saw him. Blood hate this nigga. I won't watch shit with him in it. He's ruined so many classic SNL sketches because he breaks. Every fucking 5 minutes, he's... and he's not funny. I hate this nigga. Like, this is pure hate. I hate this nigga's success. I hate that people lie and say he's funny. I hate that nigga is still on TV after all these years. And they didn't get rid of him for being a drunk asshole. So
they tried.
Son,
when
I
his
would
hand
testify.
Was messed up like Shia LaBeouf. They was trying to get him out of there.
I would testify to get this nigga off of TV.
That's so random. And no, like, dog, the Roots have like a lifetime career. Even like the Roots are always going to be the Roots. But for them to be the house band for them, like, dog, the Apollo, that shit had disappeared for a cool minute. That's where the Roots was going to be. It was going to be the next Ray Chu and the crew.
I hate them.
Because people just don't respect the Roots. Like, they were able to do the Roots picnic.
I mean, the Roots deserve everything and more. But I hate that they're associated with that nigga. It's just... I'm sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah. My hatred for him runs deep.
Yeah, I see. Nigga, damn. The last topic that we have is... is she white?
I have no idea who this person is.
She look like one of them ambiguous white people, like Ariana Grande.
So passing.
Yeah, like it was like, oh yeah, my parents are mixed. Anyways, Sydney McLaughlin has a 9060 that resembles the Joe Fresh Goods belly collaboration. And yeah, it's like people try to get that shit the benefit of the doubt. Even I did. Like,
yeah, because when people were saying, I'm like, you niggas don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's not, they're brown.
Yeah, it's not black. It's dark brown. Nah, it's like they took the same paneling and just flipped it onto a 9060. That's nasty work.
I'm not mad at it.
Nah,
because, well, New Balances are easy to get in small sizes. So, I don't know. It is kind of nasty that you took a colorway. Your computer crashed again. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I hate that they took the colorway of such a recent release and you didn't step on it because it's already sold out. It's just kind of crazy that it happened so close to it. But at the same time, New Balance going to get their money. Because it's like, this shoe sold out. The average person couldn't get it. Let's pick up the money that's left on the table for the person who didn't get it. Like when, what were those fake me out Yeezys that I always talk about? The
Sky Steppers.
Sky Steppers for the poor kids who couldn't get Air Yeezys. So, if you walk fast enough, it looked like a nigga got on a pair of Yeezys.
Nah, not to a nigga that had them.
Yeah, but how many niggas had them?
Oh, damn, my bad.
Exactly. That we were an elite class.
Yeah, we had 2 or 3.
Yeah, so real niggas had them, but it's funny because it's like stupid story. When the Jaspers, the LV Jaspers dropped, I remember I went to security with my pair on, and I wanted to get robbed that day. I'm out here bright as a motherfucker, and there was some dusty nigga with a fake pair on talking to some girls. His pair, you could, they look like it if you never seen a pair. They had the light gray upper one supposed to be a Zen gray. And his sole was pink, but it wasn't alarmingly pink. I just so happened to walk by and the girls looked at his pair and then looked at mine and then walked away from him. He was in the Chrysler 300. I was in the Phantom. It's like, damn, nigga. Damn, you should have spent more money. So, yeah. But with this pair, you don't have to worry about it. This is the girl version of the...
I mean, that's how I feel. Like, me personally, I don't think 9060s look good when you get them to my size. Like, them big ass
Nah, teeth. They look good in small sizes.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at them trying this colorway for a smaller size. But I'm like, damn, like, for y'all to do him like that, like, bruh, I would low-key be pissed, especially because it's not even like a GR colorway. This is a collaboration colorway, and you pull from somebody else's work.
Well, can we really put it on New Balance if let's give them the benefit of the doubt, if she picked the colors?
The collaboration was so fire that I want it to be my collaboration now, just on a different model. I mean, get the fuck out my face.
He is the Beyonce of sneakers, so... I'm sorry, that shit is too good. That shit is too good.
You wildin'.
Nah, nigga. That is a bar. I need somebody to make the Beyonce of sneakers t-shirt. But yeah, that is crazy. To look at a nigga's homework and be like, no, put that on my plate.
bro.
I want the exact same thing. So who's to blame? Is it?
No, it's instead of selling your book back, let me just go ahead and just buy that joint off you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take your shit. We black.
You still got
Asterisk.
still got the answer key in the back. All right, bet.
I don't know, sir. I mean, Sydney McLaughlin. We should because I was looking like, who the fuck is this? We're clearly uneducated swine.
I'm not even
But-
sure who she is.
I don't know. It's crazy that she or New Balance took that man's colorway and was like, we got this shit at home. You gonna deal with this.
It's gonna be wild as hell if it's like not. Oh, she's a hurdler. Damn, she's an Olympian. She is black. Oh, damn. And I feel bad too because first of all, track. Second of all, she does the 400, which is my event. Well, she does 400 meter hurdles, but still.
Look at this nigga switching up because he be running from his problems just like her.
Nigga, you don't run from your problems on track. You run in a circle, so you run right back to them motherfuckers.
Yeah, you had to run from your problems to face them because they behind you. Then you
No, ain't
fuck
it.
you, nigga.
That ain't it. We just gonna let that joke die.
Nigga, no, fuck you. I'm bringing it back. You should have hit me with but you're not built like that. You're not a real nigga.
Shut up.
Fuck you in the track and field.
Anyways,
Ass in the dust.
What?
I'm gonna get in the car. Nigga, you see me on the track and field, I'm cheating. I'm gonna shoot you on the field. Well, I said always my answer to any competition.
You want to be the last Boy Scout so bad.
No, I want to do above the rim. Dog, anything we ever do basketball related, I'm bringing a gun. Not a real gun. But if like we're in a game, like somehow we become famous enough to go to like a rock and jock type situation, as soon as nigga dunk on me, what's Davon doing on the side? Hey, yo!
I'm telling you, if I don't even know if they'll be here because I haven't spoken to anyone from there, but if that full court 21 comes to Baltimore, which I know they definitely they were in talks of it, that shit would be hilarious.
What the fuck is a full court 21?
So the day I had on the purple shirt with the gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where it's like a game of 21, but it's like 4 or 5 niggas on the court at one time, and you play tournament style, bro. It gets real intense.
If you see me go to the side and hear Blicky, just know
if you do it here, someone's gonna pull out a real one on your ass.
Well, I'm glad to die rather than lose and get embarrassed. Not about to have a nigga posterize me. I talk too much shit.
Of course.
All of 5'8" getting dunked on by actual athletes? Hell no. That nigga died playing the game.
It happens.
Says the long nigga. Pause. No. You're tall. Some of us are vertically. You're being an ableist fuck.
All
Let's
I'm
finish
saying
this.
because you're still not wrong, but still.
No, let's end this show. It's bad enough this nigga was shirtless. Final thoughts.
I'll let you have your final thought first.
All right, so hear me out. Brands, friends, family. Give us a fucking shoe. Now, all jokes aside, I really do want to see more brands reach out to communities. I think we've gone beyond the time of influencers as celebrities.
Now, speaking of which, shout out to John Geiger for donating all those shoes.
All props to Geiger for that.
Man, look. And this is like, I don't want shit from John Geiger. Even though the trainers, the runners are nice, but you don't want shit from them. For him to do that, to send those shoes and overnight to help, I forget the
Claire.
woman with,
Claire? Or
Yes,
Carla?
to help Clara or Kara. This one.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we got to look.
Yeah, but to help her out in a situation where kids needed shoes and you overnighted them, help their situation out, that is dope. Like, that's the work that needs to be done. I did see John Morant. He just sent a pair of shoes to a child that was a fan of his with also his clothing line, which is awesome promotion as well as just a dope favor to let people know, like, we're watching.
Yeah. And that's what I want to see. I want to see more brands interact with the community and not just like give them stuff. I think something that we've gotten away from is putting clothes on, not high fashion, but regular clothes and shoes on beautiful people, immaculately styled people, when it's going to be the average person. Like, if I were able to get a collab, I'm not going to a celebrity friend. I'm going to reach out to people that I know who I think have good style, not like celebrity level style, but good style to show how a shoe or shirt or hat can be worn in everyday life. And I think that's what we need to get back to, because product shots are okay. But when I see a nigga walking down the street in a shoe and it's like, oh, hold the fuck up. I didn't recognize your game.
Right.
I think that's what we need to get back to. We need well shot everyday life. Kind of like how ALD does it, but where they have like the family shots in their little like the studio. But I want to see niggas on the street. I want to see regular people, not conventionally attractive 20 somethings. No, I want to see a fat nigga that's like 35 on his way to pick his son up. That's what I'm wearing the shoes for.
Yeah, that's how Fenty does it. They get regular niggas like.
But that's what we need. Yeah. We need to get back to the regular niggas. So I want brands to really start touching bases with that consumer, because I've completely turned around, almost completely, on the book ones. Now that I'm seeing people wear them and they're experimenting with different patterns and stuff on it. Once that shoe got to the public, it beat the ugly allegations.
I told you, you're going to see that shoe in person. You're going to be like, oh.
I get it. But if you don't give me a chance to see it, like, I know there is a reason why certain shoes aren't out there, but if you put it in the places and people can see it, because I remember pictures of the De La Soul dunks, the highs, them shits had me hyped. Then when my ex-girlfriend came in with the pair 6 months early, I collapsed. Because I'm like, nigga, that's what they look like in person. And she had them with like the Bape hoodie and some like raw denim. Oh, you couldn't pay for advertising like that. So that's my thought.
My final thought is, I've been saying this almost all week. I'm just glad I'm making good use of my homies' time, because the shit be gon' line up. The stuff that we've spoken into existence, just the mere fact that people are recognizing us, and boy, is only gonna get bigger. So, yep, buckle up, because it's gonna be a fun ride. It's gonna be a fun ride.
Adidas loves us. Insert loves us. Everyone loves us. Everybody loves loose laces.
Hey, man, what Miles say? He said, man, loose laces forever.
Forever.
Let it
See
be. Believe that.